Hello friends, it's me again, and I want to try something a little bit different. Today we're going to, go into the kitchen. So let's see what's cooking in the kitchen. Won't you join me? It's always nice to have a little bit of fire, as long as it stays in the fireplace. Well, hello friends. It's me again, and tonight, I'm here in the kitchen. Oh my gosh, I got some cleaning to do. But I have got 4 chicken legs and 4 chicken thighs. 2 in here and 2 in here. Now I pulled these out of the freezer. So I got them in a big bowl with some warm water and I'm thawing them out. So tonight, I'm going to bring you along in the kitchen to show you, basically me pulling a dinner out of my rear end. Yeah, basically. I mean, not literally. That would be absolutely disgusting, and I wouldn't want anybody to go anywhere near anything that comes out of that. But we are basically going to make dinner with what we have hanging around the house, and I'm going to make it up. And I thought, I'll bring you along for the ride. So, I just recently at Winco, I just bought a bunch of chicken, and then I separated it all out, about a huge thing of it, and separated it all out into these gallon bags and put them in the freezer a couple weeks back. And we like our chicken, so I am going to cook that. I'm going to fry that up actually in a brand new pan. Woo! This thing is huge. Look at it compared to my head. It's a big frying pan. I grew up with a frying pan, actually a little bit bigger than this when I was a kid, and my mom called it her chicken fryer. Yeah. So we're gonna fry up our chicken. We're gonna do fried chicken, non-breaded style because, I kind of like the crispiness of the skin by itself, and let's be honest, I'm kind of trying to watch my, I gained some weight, let's put it that way, over the holiday season. And so I need to watch that very carefully. So we're going to fry up chicken. And then we're going to open this guy up. And in thy fridge, I have a bunch of different veggies. I've got some sugar snap peas. I got some onion left over from when we did like a taco thing. I got don't think I'm gonna use tomatoes. I might. I don't think so. And just kind of throw it all together, see what we got. We got some stuff in the freezer. I got some corn, and I got some garlic, and some sriracha. So I'm just gonna throw it together, and I'm gonna bring you along for the ride, and you'll be able to see, all of it. So join me in the kitchen. Sit back, relax, and let's do this. Yeah? Did I mention there's a little bit of Moscato left? That might be actually kind of good for adding just a little bit of flavor to my veggies. All right, so the chicken's been sitting in here for a while. It is well thawed out, so I'm going to go ahead and move it to a pan. Look at that. Put it in the pan. Now, so I am going to end up frying that in here with some olive oil. Actually, I'm going to use a bunch of olive oil. But all this extra skin, I want to leave it on there. I like crispy skin. I'm weird, I know. So what I'm going to do is I am going to season my chicken. All right, so this is my seasoning of choice. This is McCormick's Grill Mates. And this is the maple barbecue. And I am going to go ahead and basically go crazy. No, I'm kidding. I'm actually not going to go crazy. I don't want to do too much because I don't want it to burn in the oil. But I want to make sure that I have some flavor. Sorry for the shaking. I'm holding the camera. And I'm doing it all in one go here. So, put McCormick's on, flip them over. Oh, that needs a little bit more. Sorry about that. So it's kind of I'm kind of doing sort of a rub-like thing is what's going on. I want to season my chicken. Just a bit here. And get it good, lathered up. Some yummy flavor. And let that sit for a little bit. Actually, I'm going to probably put a little bit more on there, but then let that sit for a little bit. All right, my chicken has been sitting for a little bit. I put some olive oil in the bottom of my pan here. Just enough to cover the bottom and then a little bit more. So, not sure how much that is, but enough to do the job. And then we are going to turn the heat on this. Sweet. Let me clean the stove. I'm going to probably start off here with about a 6 or a 7 on the heat. And then get this nice and hot. All right, so my oil is now hot. So when you put your chicken in, make sure you put it in so if it was to splash, it would splash away from you, not towards you. You know what? We're going to have to do only 2 at a time. Still not as big as I thought it was. So these 2 can just sit here and wait. And we'll cook those. Yeah, I'm going to turn the temp down a little bit more. I don't want it to cook too hard, too crazy. And I don't have a lid. For it, so. Alright, let that cook. Yummy! Alright, and now I am going to put the other 2 in. Yay! And then I'm going to put these guys in here, and then when these ones are done, I'll put all 4 of them into here, hopefully. And then I'm going to probably, put them in the oven to finish them off. Alright, well I just moved the last chicken over, and I'm going to take, as you can see I've done 2 already, I'm going to take more of this, and I'm going to sprinkle it over the other 2. Like that. And then I also have from Little Caesars, I have some of these packs of crushed red pepper. I'm going to take 2 of them. I have these in my other hand, so I'll have to cut this. But I'm going to take 2 of them, and I'm going to sprinkle them over the top. And then I have also some brown sugar. And I'm going to sprinkle some of that on the top. And I'll show you what that looks like. So there's the brown sugar and the crushed red pepper. And the brown sugar is going to give it kind of a glaze. I also have over here in my pan all of this olive oil that's sitting here. I am seriously considering pouring some of it, not on the meat, but on the pan. So the bottom of the pan will have, making a mess. The bottom of the pan will have some of this olive oil in the bottom. And that'll help for flavor and that kind of stuff. Man, I gotta get that mess cleaned up. And I got the oven preheated to 350, so I'm gonna get this. Excuse me. I'm gonna get this in the oven right now. Ooh, the bottom is pretty hot. And we're gonna let that sit. Let's start with 15 minutes on the timer. And check on it in 15 minutes. And how do I hit start? Oh, hit it again. Haha. Alright, so we've got 15 minutes on the timer. I'm going to get my mess cleaned up and we'll be back. Alright, so I've got me here some grass-fed butter. I'm going to go ahead and put that in my pan. I'm going to turn this on probably about a 3. Ooh, and I'm going to get that melted down and get my veggies cooking while that chicken is in the oven. And, ooh, there is the onion. So we'll start with the onions, get those sauteed up. This is fun to do with only one hand and trying to look at what I'm doing.
So we'll end up sauteing those up. I'm okay with the fact that my butter is not completely melted. I'm fine with that. And then I think I'm gonna put these peas in there. And I hope I'm not making you dizzy. And then I also back here have some broccoli. So we'll put some of those in. And then move back over and grab that corn that we had earlier out of the refrigerator. And I think those will be the veggies we have tonight. Oh, and I want some of this minced garlic. Minced garlic is good. So that's what we're gonna do. And oh yeah, and I have a little bit of wine. And if that's not enough for flavor, I've got some more. So, excuse me. Let's go ahead and get some veggies going. You know what? I just found in the pantry some pickled baby onions. I think I'm gonna open this up and put it in and saute it with that onion. That's got a little ways to go still. But I think I'm gonna put these in with that. Let's see what happens. It'll be fun. Oh, these are pickled, by the way. Pickled onions. Let's be honest. When you're cooking, you gotta have a glass of wine. All right, so now let's continue on. Let's see. That's looking really good. Let's add some corn to it. Then I apologize for the shaking of the camera. The tripod is missing in action. Oh, darn garlic, it gets me every time. Can't open it up. All right, so I want some garlic, and I put some good amount of garlic in there. My family and I, we absolutely love our garlic. Now, normally I would add a little bit of onion powder to that, but there's no need to do that. And I found these green snap peas. So, oh, I'm trying to get them out the wrong side. Hold on. Right, sorry about that. I had to pause it for a minute too, because some of them were kind of questionable and I wanted to wash them off. So there we go. I'm going to add them snap peas. I believe that's what they're called. Sugar snap peas. So I got the sugar snap peas in there, onion, corn, garlic, and I want to pick out some of the best. I don't want to go too crazy because the kids aren't huge fans, so put some of that broccoli in there. Now, we gotta, whoop, my bad. I'm gonna pop this guy open. And let's put what's left over of this bottle of wine in there. And this is just a Moscato. I got this at, I think like a Bargain Giant or one of those lower priced food places. And, oh, this. We're going to do some lemon pepper in with this as well, just to give it a little bit of a kick. Alright, now, in my other hand, I'm going to mix this up a little bit, do some sauteing with it, cook it down, just so that the broccoli is nice and tender, not raw still. And, yeah, be back here in a few minutes. Alright, so there's our veggies. And right there towards the end, don't forget to add some salt. I usually, I prefer the pink Himalayan or whatever salt. But don't forget to add the salt. And then I just pulled out our chicken. Yum, yum, yum. And I baked it actually for a total of 30 minutes. And then another 10 minutes, I put it under the broil to get the skin nice and crispy. And I will be plating that up. And that as well, and I will show you here in a minute what it looks like. All right, my friends, there you have it. Make yourself something out of your freezer or refrigerator tonight. It doesn't have to take much, just a little bit of imagination. Oh yeah, and don't forget to live life a little and enjoy the small things.